Whoa! We're live!
It's Friday, everybody! We made it
Friday
again!
night.
Friday night, and I'm feeling underwater.
Blub, blub, blub.
Blah, 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 blah,
I'm
blah,
Tom.
blah. I'm Diana.
And she hates games.
They're the worst,
What's
all of
the
them.
game we're playing today?
Refuge.
The Refuge, terror from the deep.
Terror from the deep. It's the deep, and there's terror.
It's terror. It's terrifying. It's underwater.
Oh, no.
Will she hate it? I don't know. Maybe. Let's roll the intro. Oh, yes.
Whoa,
what is this crazy game of Refuge into the deep?
I don't know. I'm a fish, and I'm afraid of it. No, there's no fishes. It looks like something pretty scary.
All right. So, in Refuge, terror from the deep. So first, let me just say the awesome story about this.
Oh.
Is that this was a Kickstarter that came out.
Oh.
Because there's actually a sequel to a game, another Refuge game that's more of a zombie game, and this is a underwater fighting the tentacles game.
Oh.
But the company kind of went out of business, and some other company took it over and fulfilled all the Kickstarter backers. So we're all very happy for that.
Oh, that's very cool.
So yes, this is Kickstarter, but you can get it on Fun Again Games website because they're the
distributor.
The distributor.
Oh, I did it. I got the right word.
Yeah.
Well, that is really cool about people coming in to save other people, but who's going to save me from the terror from the deep? Oh, no.
All right. So in this game, we are these crazy little diver guys. Whoa.
Don't get the bends. Oh.
I got the bends. Oh. Whoa. So we're going to be playing one of 8 characters that come with the game. So there are characters that come with 3 sets of action cards, and they all come with their own little miniatures. We have Michael Hill. Yeah, I'll show you that character. So there's Michael Hill, and there's his miniature.
Oh, that's cool. Michael Hill.
That's Michael Hill.
Oh, someone's kind of like Sting Vega. Or Cher. It's just Vega. Just one
Vega,
name.
One word name.
I see how it is.
There's Vega for you. Whoa.
Cool.
He's got claws, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We're all underwater, and this game can be played either competitively or cooperatively. There's Katerina Volkov.
Oh,
she's got an anchor. You see that anchor? That's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
So yeah, these miniatures are pretty wicked. Some of the characters come with special items, like this girl, Kendra Spirit. She has a camp item, which means she can immediately go back to her camp anytime she wants to. And she's got like a little flashlight that she can find her way back to camp all the time. Yeah, there's some more over here. There's Sophie Saint Laurent. She has a camera, I think, so she can take pictures underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Hans Gruber, not Hans Gruber.
What?
Hans.
Break the glass. Don't break the
Krieger.
Glass. Whoa, Freddie Hans Krieger?
Freddie Hans Krieger, exactly.
No. Well, that's pretty interesting that they have.
However, we are going to be playing.
What?
I'm going to be playing Satoshi Takahashi.
Oh.
And this is his miniature. So you see he's got like this gold mask with a knife. And so this guy's got a knife. Watch out, I got a knife.
Whoa, he's got a knife. Well,
so
where's my person? I don't see my person.
Your person's right here.
Yeah, I know, but thank you. It just says long shot.
And your person is, you're going to be playing Margaret Haig.
Oh, hello,
and Margaret has a spear gun. Whoa.
We like to call her Mags.
You can play her any way you'd like.
Just kidding. We're not calling her that. It's okay. Maggie. All right. Peg.
So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be moving our little dudes up the board. And we're trying to get to these escape pods at the end of the area. There's escape pods numbered in random order here. So this is number 2, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7, 4, blah, blah, blah. But in order to get to the escape pods, we have to unlock them. How do you unlock them? By using these objective cards.
With the key.
Yes. So there is a key. It's called a disruptor card.
Oh.
I think that's what it's called.
I was just being silly.
what is the card called? These are the cards you can get, and basically, Decryptor is what it's called.
Decryptor.
So if you have a Decryptor card from a salvage, you could use this to open up one of the escape pods. You can also use an objective card. We have these objective cards here. There's 2 of them that start the game, and these are things we need to achieve in order to get this card. So basically, the first person to use a whirlpool space to switch with a character in a cave space can unlock pod 2. So you'll get that card.
That seems kind of easy to get that card.
And this one says, end your turn in a cave space, and you get this card.
Oh, hello. Those seem delightfully easy.
Yeah.
I'm not terrored at all.
The thing is that we are competitive against each other.
Okay.
Where'd your miniature go?
I don't know. What'd you do with it? You already tried to kill me. I see how it is.
So on our turn, then we're going to be basically moving, and we can do basically 4 things on our turn. So we can do we can do one of 4 things. So on your turn, you can move 1 space. You can play a salvage action card. You can use a character ability, or you can draw a salvage card. So here's the thing: when you move a space, your dude is going to move 1. You can move 1 space, and that's it. You can't move diagonally either. There's special cards that let you move diagonally, but you won't move 1 space. Depending on the space, the picture that's on the space, if it's a tentacle, you can put a tentacle anywhere out on the board. If it's a whirlpool, you can trade places with anybody in a cave space. These green spaces are cave spaces, and cave spaces are safe from tentacles. So if you're on this cave space and I go here, I can go, see you later, sucker.
Whoa.
And we can swap. There's this red eye icon, which is the lair. And if you activate the lair space, that means you can move any tentacle that's on the board, and you can even attack other players with the tentacles. If you attack other players with the tentacles and they don't have a spear gun to protect themselves, they go back to the start.
No.
So that's
all the way?
fun thing. Yep, all the way back to the start.
Oh, no.
But the good news is you get to reactivate all of your special items, because we each start the game with 3 special abilities, basically. So I have a spear step ability, and a dagger ability, and a put it over here, and a maneuver ability. So Satoshi has 3 basically special abilities. This one lets me use immediately to move an additional space. This one lets me attack somebody if I've used a spear gun or a card that has the spear gun symbol on it. And this one is an action card. This means you have to use it as your action. You can't use it in addition to your action. And this is just something that you can do so I can eliminate a tentacle in front of me, and then I move back 1 space. But the key with these are ability cards, so they can only be used. Once you use them, you have to flip them over. And the only way you can unflip them is to go back to the start. Or if you get devoured by the Kraken, you can come over here and you can unflip one of them. So that's that.
Okay, my cards are long shot.
So you have a long shot, which means that you can shoot tentacles from diagonal spaces 2 away, or any tentacle that's 2 away.
Basically. 2 spaces away.
Yep. And then you also have the battle ready. So you can use immediately after you play a card with the spear gun symbol, and you can activate your current space. So whatever your guy's on, you can use that
kind of do it
space
again.
Yep. And you have reload, which is an action, and that basically says that you can search the discard pile and take up to 2 spear gun cards. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
So I'm sorry, I think I'm confused. Some of these say action on them, and this one doesn't. So they get exhausted, and you can only use them once until they are replenished for any of them?
That's correct.
Oh,
they all are one-time use.
Okay.
Until you can reset them either by coming back to start or getting devoured by the Kraken.
By dying.
But when it says action on the card, that means you can use a character ability action. That's one of the 4 things you can do on your turn. So if you use the action, that means you can't move.
Okay.
Right, because your choice is to either move or to play a salvage card or use a character ability action. Now, what are salvage cards?
Yeah.
That is another thing. Anytime you're anywhere on the seafloor, instead of moving, you can just say, I want to take a salvage card. And then you take one of these cool cards from the deck over here. And the salvage deck basically just has a bunch of items like spear guns and grappling hooks and things that we can use in our adventures.
Oh, so you can play one or you can draw one. So
Yep.
you can draw some, have them in a hand, or have them here as extra
That's right.
thingies. Okay. And sorry, one more thing. When we land on a tentacle space, that's when we can place a tentacle, but you can't place tentacles on the cave spaces, right?
Right. You can place a tentacle in any unoccupied spawn space. So any other tentacle space.
Any other tentacle goes on tentacle. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And if we ever run out of tentacles, you'll take tentacles from the back and put them in the most forward space.
Because we are gunning towards the Kraken, apparently.
That's right.
What?
We're trying to unlock pods and then race our way to get to the pod that we unlocked. So we can, the first person to get to an unlocked pod without getting destroyed by the Kraken is going to win.
Okay.
This is the Kraken deck over here. And so every time you go onto one of these Kraken spaces, you're going to draw a Kraken card. And that's going to tell us where the Kraken moves. So the game started with us. Normally the Kraken starts in the middle, and then the game says for random Kraken start space, draw one Kraken card, and you can see he moves 2 to the left. So that's why we moved him 1, 2 to the left.
We call that random crack.
Random crack.
Random crack. Okay. Whoa, well, this is exciting.
Right.
Okay, so we can move one space at a time, try to get to a pod. So as soon as we get to one of those pods, we win.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All righty. Woohoo.
Let's do it.
I feel nervous.
So remember, objectives here, someone wants to end our turn in a cave space, so maybe you want to gun straight for the cave space.
Yeah.
Or you can use a whirlpool to switch for the character in a cave space. So
yeah.
Maybe if someone's going after the cave, someone's going after the whirlpool so they can do the switch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. But I can only move one space. Do I have to go first?
Yep.
And I can go anywhere here?
Yep.
So that's lair, so I'd be able to move a tentacle. There are no tentacles to move. And then other than that, there's this. Correct?
There you go.
Whoa.
So you moved one,
yeah.
And now you're activating your space, which is a spawn space, which means you can take a tentacle and put it on any other spawn space or any other tentacle space.
Well, I would like to put it right here. But I'm not gonna. I'm feeling this one. I can't tell you why. I don't know why.
All right.
Okay. Now it's my turn?
That's your turn.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm also going to move.
Tear it ups. What is your character's name?
Satoshi.
Satoshi. Tear it up, Satoshi.
I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a tentacle right here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so now I'm going to move. Well, I kind of want to. Let's see.
Oh, we reversed our characters.
We did?
With the knife here.
I'm upside down. Oh, okay. So in theory, I could shoot that tentacle right now. I'm not gonna, because there's still plenty of room around it.
Yep.
But I could do that.
You could use your special ability to shoot that tentacle. Yep.
I want to draw a card.
All right. So draw a.
And this is keep, or it may say do it right now, or.
You keep it in your hand, so you don't have to tell me what it is.
Okay.
But it's something you can play at any time as an action. You can play a salvage card.
Okay, gotcha. All right, it's your turn.
All right.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. All right. I don't know, but okay.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab the Refuge card. I'll show the audience at home what it is.
Uh-oh, I won't look.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Uh-oh.
So that's something I can do as an action. On my turn if I would like.
Now it's my turn. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm taking this card.
This is a whirlpool space. The cave spaces are the green
I'm not taking that card. I'm going in a whirlpool space, though.
Yeah, that's fine. But then you activate the space, but there's no one in a cave, so it doesn't activate. So you're good.
That's fine. I'm just moving along.
I'm going to take another salvage card.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see what we got at home. Whoa, that's exactly what we needed. This is probably the most important card of the game.
I think you got some guns or something. My turn. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Maybe this one. Oh, no. Let's go here.
All right.
Okay. I'm upside down.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. It's your turn.
All right. I'm just going to go up to the whirlpool space.
All right. Here on the whirlpool, I'm on tentacle.
If you go in that cave, you get this card.
Yep. Yes, I do. I will take the card.
All right. So now she went on her turn on a cave space, so she gets to take this card, and now she has the ability to unlock pod number 1, which is right here. Pod number 1. So now we know that she probably wants to get to pod number 1.
Yeah, headed that way.
And then we will draw a new objective card. And this one says, get knocked back to start by a tentacle. So if she attacks me with a tentacle and makes the tentacle make me go all the way back to the start, I can get this card, or vice versa.
Oh, when you get knocked back?
When you get attacked and knocked back by a tentacle. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that was your turn?
Yep.
I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get a tentacle out.
Uh-oh. Is there any limit to salvage cards that you can have or draw?
There is not any limit to salvage cards that you can have or draw that I've read in the rules.
Okay. So now here I am. I got tentacles all around. Can I occupy the same space as you?
You cannot occupy the same space as me.
Okay, and I cannot move diagonally.
Unless you have a card to do so, right?
Sure. Right. But I could go backwards.
But you could go backwards.
Or I could draw a card and wait for you to move.
That's true.
I'm going to draw a card.
All right.
Okay, got it.
All right. I'm going to move backwards into the whirlpool space, and you're in a cave space. Whoa! What?
Whoa!
And that means I get to have this card.
Nice.
Use a whirlpool space to switch with a character in a cave space.
And you've got which pod to unlock?
Pod number 2 now is what I'm going for, and 2 is all the way in the corner.
Behind the Kraken.
Behind the Kraken, yep. So I need to get over there.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's see here.
This game has a slow build, but I think it will start picking up once we get to the Kraken.
Get to the Kraken. I'm coming this way.
That's me.
No.
Oh, you're right.
I'm upside down. You swap places with me.
Whoa!
What are you going to do, Ray?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hopefully he's got daggers. Oh, what's he got?
I'm going to use my grappling hook.
Oh, what does that do?
As an action, it lets me move diagonally.
Oh, what a gem.
I will discard this card, never to be seen again, and I get to move diagonally into this cave space.
You're discarding that because it's a salvage card?
Yeah, that was one of my salvage cards. But anytime you use a salvage card, they're gone.
Right, they're gone forever.
Yep.
Okay.
I forgot we have another objective. This one says if you enter a Kraken space without any salvage cards, you can get this.
Oh, okay. And what's the other one? Oh, get knocked back to the start. Okay. All right. Well. Okay, well, I'm going to go here. Glub, glub, glub.
Whoa, that's true.
So I got to advance. I got to swap places with you.
You got to swap places with me.
And I'm free out of tentacles. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Good.
Glug.
Okay, your turn.
All right. SOB.
Whoa, he's talking about me because we're competitive.
All right. I'm going to move into this space then. No, I want to save my stuff. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to put a tentacle out.
Uh-oh.
You know where it's going. Whoa, you're trapped.
Nope. Nope. Use immediately after using a card for ability. I don't know what that means. Use immediately after using a card or ability. Oh, I can do my current space. I gotcha. Okay, so I can't move. Am I just supposed to stay here?
Yeah, well, you can move into a tentacle space, but that will then make you go back to the start.
Oh, okay. So I feel like I can't move.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you can wait for me to get up there and kill a tentacle.
Yeah. Gotcha. Or I'll just draw a card and see what happens. What's this?
Ooh, you got a special card.
What?
All right. I am moving up.
What? Okay, sorry. Sorry, everyone.
I'm moving up and in the cave space.
Okay, do it.
Cave spaces are safe. So that's it.
Where'd you go? Oh, you moved when I was looking at my card? Okay. Ay. Okay. Well, what am I? Oh, I'm on a whirlpool. And you're on a cave? No, you're in a cave, and I'm in a cave.
Yep.
I gotcha.
So the tentacles can't attack us,
Right,
technically.
but there's nothing to do.
There is nothing to do yet, unless you have an attack card. If you have a spear gun, you can attack.
Yeah, I don't, because if I did, I would. Woof. I'm just going to take another card. What is this one?
All right, my turn.
Yeah, I guess.
Here we go, baby. Spear gun. So we're going to move into the tentacle space.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to kill this tentacle.
Nice. Okay. Good job.
And look at that. I got a clear road and you got trapped by tentacles.
Whoa, look at you. I think you dropped your spear gun.
Whoa, it's another spear gun.
Whoa, smash. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, does this go away or just
keep this in your own discard pile? Because, yeah, I forgot to. Because there are certain cards, like you have an ability that says go through. You can search your discard pile. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, I am ahead of you, and I'm on a tentacle space.
So that means you have to place a tentacle.
But I just obliterated that tentacle.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's okay, right? Okay. Yeah. Right, now it's your turn.
All right. I'm moving up.
Okay. Now, let's see here. Move one space, play a salvage action, use a character ability. Let's see what any of these things are. No good. Okay. And a lair does what? Activates a tentacle? What's a lair do?
You can move a tentacle.
Oh, I can move a tentacle. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Right. Wherever I want.
One space, so you can move it. But
I can move it to one tentacle. I can move it.
You can choose one tentacle anywhere on the board and move it one space.
And move it basically to another tentacle space nearby, right?
No, just one space.
Well, I thought they can't go. Where can they not go, though?
No, these are called spawn spaces, so they spawn here.
Oh, but
once
they
you
can
move them, you can move them around.
Oh,
like normal.
okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll just go here.
All right, what's that space? That's a whirlpool, so nothing happens.
Right.
I'll go up here, and we're going to make a tentacle come out right there.
Okay. Nice. Nice and nicey nice. Let's see. I guess I'll go here. Not for the tentacle. Which one are you trying to get? 3?
2. I'm all the way left.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go.
All right. I'm going to move up here, and I'm going to move this tentacle down there.
I go this way?
Yep. And that's just a whirlpool?
Just a whirlpool.
All right, here's my choice. Do I go in the Kraken space? If I run into the Kraken space, then I'm going to draw a Kraken card, and we're going to see the Kraken can't move any more farther to the left, so I'd be in danger.
Give the people what they want.
I could get devoured.
Okay, so what are your options? Great. Move forward in the Kraken space and see what, and then give the Kraken a turn, or what? Go or be lame and move right or left. See what I did there?
Yep, I'm moving in.
Yeah, do it.
All right,
are we here to play the Refuge Tour from the Deep or not?
All right,
oh, bonk.
All right. The good news is that he didn't get the devour symbol, so the whole thing is he just moves everyone to the right.
Okay.
But now I've got my I've got my little pathway to get to my number 2 pod.
Yep.
Oh, and I entered a Kraken space without any salvage cards because I did play my spear gun.
Oh, good.
So I get this objective.
What does that unlock?
That unlocks pod 5. Oh, pod 5's right there.
Oh, good. Okay.
So now I have the ability to unlock pod 2 and pod 5.
Yep.
And let's get a new objective card out here. Be the only character devoured by the Kraken when a devour card is resolved.
And you get to unlock another pod. Nice. Okay. Good job. Good job. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go. This is me, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go here. And I'm going to put a thing right here.
All right. It's getting tentacly.
Yep. Well, you're in the Kraken space. You just got to keep cracking. Crack-a-lacking.
Crack-a-lacka.
Right?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. That way, I'll still activate him. But if I get a devour card, he won't devour me unless I'm right next to him.
Okay.
Wait, this is
Yeah. Oh, good job.
Oh crap! That's not a good job. That's one to the left.
Yeah. So.
Oh yes, I do need to get to that pod
You
5.
can go straight to 5. What are you? Okay. I'm sorry. Remind me, what does the lair do? It just moves a tentacle wherever I want.
Wherever you want.
Well, I'm actually not going to move there. I'm going to move here, just so we all know. But I still do a tentacle wherever I want. So, can I put it here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm moving the Kraken.
Whoa.
Let's go to the right again.
I'm headed to pod 1. Here is your tentacle.
Oh, those tentacles are getting.
You got any? Yep.
All right, here we go.
See, because now he's all about the Kraken, and I'm all about messing with his path.
Devour.
Oh, we got devoured. So, but you will, yeah.
But I'm safe. So basically, the devour ability.
Well, you also got another pod to unlock, just so you know.
You can be devoured if you are adjacent to the Kraken when the devour symbol is drawn, or if the Kraken head moves and would push you off the edge, or voluntarily walking into the Kraken head.
So
I don't get devoured, but he doesn't move. Yeah.
Because you have to be right next to him. Okay. Well, good job, you. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to go this way. And I'm going to move this one.
All right. I'm going to go this way, and let's get another Kraken going. Oh, 2 to the right.
1, 2. No, he's right in front of me. What? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. And I'm gonna do this and put it right here.
All right. You're anticipating someone's going to go to the start.
Well, no, you're only gonna go back to here. You're only gonna go to devour.
If I get devoured.
If you get devoured.
Which actually I'm going to devour myself. So I'm gonna take my turn to jump into
what?
Jump into the Kraken.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing.
Why are you doing that for the kids at home?
I'm doing that because I want to be on this side. I want to get to this 2 pod because it's on the farthest most left side. So I think I might be able to get in there. So devouring lets you basically get spit out on this row somewhere. So next turn, I'll be able to place my guy somewhere on this row, and then I could recover one of my abilities if I use them, but I didn't use any. So anyway, and that's my turn. So
okay, did you win one of these for being devoured?
No, because that has to be
willfully,
the Kraken's devoured card.
You sacrificed yourself.
Exactly.
You jumped in.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now it's my turn.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Excuse me. I'm going to take up this space and move a tentacle. Because I can put a tentacle anywhere.
That's right.
So now you've got 3 whole spaces to get into, I guess. I don't know. But
true.
you have, can you?
I can only go to available spaces on this line. If everything's full on this line, then I can go to an available space on the line behind it.
And a spear gun or whatever doesn't help you like punch anything to get a space.
Nope.
Okay.
So gotcha. I might as well just go here. And then I get to place a tentacle. Place one here. If someone goes back home, they're going to be in trouble.
Yep.
And that's my turn. Because I
Okay.
could also revive one of my abilities, but I haven't used any of my abilities yet.
Right. Right. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I simply don't know what to do. So I'm going to tentacle it. And I'm going to put one right here. I'm not helping you and I'm not helping myself, but that's what I just did. Look at all the tentacles, everyone. Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
What do I want to do with my life? I think I'm going to take... no. I was going to take a minute and draw a refuge, a salvage card. But you could easily activate the tentacle and then have it send me back home. So I'm going to have to get in that space first. So I'm going to activate a tentacle. And I'll make this tentacle go up towards the Kraken.
Whoa. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could put tentacles up there.
Yep, tentacles can go anywhere except for the start space and the finish space and cave spaces.
Okay, and why did you think I was going to... What did you mean when you said I was going to activate something?
Well, when I was down here, if you would have went on the lair space, you could have had this tentacle attack me.
Yeah.
And then that would have sent me back to the start.
Gotcha. See, but that's only because you remember that tentacles can go into the tentacles. I can send tentacles into your space, and I don't remember that part.
Yeah, that's how you attack each other with tentacles.
But you can only activate the tentacles when you land on a lair, and you can only put tentacles in tentacle spot, right?
When you're on a spawn spot, that's where tentacles spawn from, these tentacle areas. But once they're on the board, they're just like any other piece. And
but when you're so if I do this, but you can only move it one.
Yep.
Right, and you can't move it diagonally.
Right.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. Well, I have not moved. Let's see here. What can I do? I don't know. I don't know about this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lair it, and there you go. Right. That was free for you because there's nothing else to do, and I don't know what to do. So I'm just kind of stuck up here waiting for something to happen.
All right, we're coming over.
Okay.
We're gonna spawn a tentacle. Put one over here.
All right.
I'll put it closer to you.
Okay. Fine. I'll spawn a tentacle too. We're almost out of them, but then we just move them from the back.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Well, this whole place is filled with tentacles.
Okay, it's your turn. I got a straight shot. Almost. As soon as that Kraken goes to the left.
All right. I am going to draw a salvage card.
Whoa.
What did we get? Audience. Ooh. All right. That's interesting.
Let's see here. I'm going to look at my cards again. I don't think they do me any good. And why have we not used any of our action cards? Because they're useless? Because they're no good? What is it?
No.
I mean,
we just kind of forget about them, really. Mine are kind of useless because I can't use my dagger unless I use another salvage card. So that's why my strategy is I need to get salvage cards, I think. So that way I can use this ability. This ability happens after I use a salvage card.
Yeah.
This ability, I can attack a tentacle in front of me, but then I have to move one behind. So like in this case, I'm surrounded by tentacles. So if I move one behind, I'm going to be in a tentacle space. And that's going to make me go back to the start. So I can't use that. My maneuver ability gives me +1 movement. So I should have been using that at some point.
I see.
But you have a similar thing.
This one is shoot tentacles that are 2 spaces away, which is not my issue at the moment, and I've been able to get around it. This is use it after I use a gun card, and I get to take an additional action. Is that right?
Yep. So that's kind of in conjunction with this. The minute you shoot one, you'll get another free action, basically.
Right. And then this is go go card diving.
Yeah, so you
Right.
should do that and get your spear gun back.
Should I?
Spear guns are awesome because then if I attack you with a tentacle, you don't have to go back to start. You can use the spear gun to.
And I just
kill
remove
it.
the tentacle.
Yep.
I see. But look at me, I'm gunning right there.
You are gunning. You're three spaces away.
I'll do it later. I'm too excited. Okay, my turn. Here we go.
Oh, she's going in the Kraken.
And do these cards just get redone
Yeah,
when we're out?
refund.
What is it?
Oh, 2 to the right. Oh. So that's a 1. Oh, and the Kraken can't move any further to the right. You're in the safe space. So you don't get devoured.
Hilarious.
But look at this. I got an opening.
You do.
2 or
There's
5.
enjoy your opening. Go get him, Tiger.
The trouble is I can't get past these tentacles.
Why? Where's your spear gun?
I used it.
Uh-oh.
So let me see. I'm going to go fishing for another spear gun.
Fishing. See what he did there? Oh,
Ooh.
sorry.
Well, this is just an additional action card. I need a spear gun.
Okay, so what we're saying is I can go to the Kraken again because it's my only option.
You can. You can just keep
this.
going back and forth and drawing Kraken cards until it gets to where you need
Sign
to be.
me up for that. Is that called gambling? Whoa. Come on, Kraken. Come at me, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
one to the left.
Oh. It's kind of like he's doing the time warp.
Yep.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going one more. All right.
Okay.
Worthless cards.
Worthless, I tell you, worthless. So now, which Kraken space am I going to go on? If I go here, it's pretty safe. If I go here, he could bump me, but he can only go so far, right?
Yeah. If you go here, though, it's even if you go safe, you're still one farther back. You want to be able to be closer to the end.
Yes,
Right?
he talked me into it.
Whoa, you're getting devoured.
Kraken. Yes.
Oh, 2 to the left. What?
What? This game is over pretty quick, kids.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Your turn. Oh, and he's right in front of you. Are you gonna end it? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Oh man.
All right. I'm going to grab another salvage card. Okay.
Well, we all know the Kraken doesn't move 3. Let's just put it that way.
Yep. And I think there's 2 devour cards, so this must be a devour card. But
Who's he? But I'm not near him, and you're in front of him, so that doesn't count for you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's right. I think you got this.
And I just want to bring it up to the
You got
kids at
4,
home.
right?
No,
Oh, you got pod 1. I got you.
but I have this.
Whoa!
Oh no, I'm sorry. Is that right?
That is right. So she has the decryptor card.
So I can open any pod,
you
right?
can open any pod.
So just so we all know, I'm on track to win, everybody.
Oh,
Uh-oh. So I can go towards 4 and see what happens.
you can.
Ooh.
Devour.
So, but I don't get devoured because I'm not right next
You
to him.
don't, but I do because I'm right next to him.
Yes. Oh. Dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
Let's see. My turn. I'm going to go do here. And I'm going to put a tentacle
No.
here.
Okay. So do I just move and I get to the pod? Or what happens?
Yeah, the pod space is a space. So
Okay.
yeah, basically, I guess.
So
you
I
just move.
if I just
then you
move to
don't-
it and
yep,
I use this and I open it.
And that's it.
Oh,
Dun-dun-dun.
da-na-na, doo-doo-doo. Da-na-na, the refuge
Mhm.
terror from the deep.
So there it is, Refuge, Terror from the Deep.
Oh, okay.
You did pretty good there.
That was fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was good. You
I
did a
kind
good
of let
job.
you have it, I think. I didn't know you had that decryptor card.
That's
but-
right, because you didn't know.
Yep,
And I got
was-
the luck of the
and
draw.
I was just trying to
of the
get around
Kraken.
those damn tentacles.
Yep. I created this blockade of tentacles, and you drew a bunch of cards for the Kraken.
Yep.
So oh,
Whoa.
that was the Refuge terror from the deep.
Well, a couple of disclaimers on this thing, I think.
Okay.
The first part is we played a 2-player game. In competitive mode, I think this thing would be crazy with 4 players,
Woof.
or even.
Yeah.
I think it plays up to 5, maybe. Or it might be just 4 players. I don't know what to say.
Yes, I can't imagine, and just the
it's 1 to 6 divers. You can play up to 6
holy
people
moly.
on this thing. I think with 6 people, everyone moving around.
Because these would be open,
these
right?
are covered for the 2-player game, but
I can't imagine the packed in like sardines. I can't imagine being able to get anything done with 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Yeah.
And with all these tentacles on the board, with like 6 people on this board,
Yeah.
it would just be madness, and
imagine.
people would be constantly
getting sent back to start over. And that was the thing.
And the objective cards would be a lot more contested.
Yeah. And when we did a run through of it, I forget when, pretty recently, that game was much more satisfying than this game. It was more it was more drama, more what's gonna happen, keeping each other back. And this was just
a lot of it's just the luck of the draw and the
Yeah.
luck of where,
Exactly.
how you can place yourself with the tentacles.
Yeah. So comparing this round to that one that we played earlier in the week to practice and get our grip on the game, to get our tentacles on the game, this one was kind of a letdown for me, even though I won. But yeah.
But I guess that's why I was saying it's probably a letdown, because it's probably not really a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Now, there is a cooperative mode. So we did the competitive mode where we're against each other. And there's a separate cooperative mode where we'll work together trying to get to the pods before all of the people kill us.
So we both have to leave the board. We both have to get into pods.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I imagine probably the cooperative mode would be more exciting for 2 players, because
because you're battling
the computer instead of
Yeah.
each other. Because I think, even with these blocked,
Mhm.
it's still not tight enough for a 2-player game. I think because
Yeah.
I think here's what happens is that the tentacles can block you, and once you're blocked in, you really can't do anything except
abort,
kill
and start
yourself
over.
or start
Yeah.
over. And so
Right.
that kind of makes it not so fun.
Well, that's the way we were doing it anyway.
Yep. But I mean, this is why I understand whatever rating we give. If you hate it, it's hating a 2-player version of the competitive game.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, of course, because that's how we would have to play, because there's only 2 of us. So here we go. The She Hates Games patent pending rating system. Patent pending.
All right, let's talk about
designed to decide if this game belongs on our gaming shelf.
You know what? I don't think I gave you the description, so let me give it to you right now.
Please.
Rumors have been swirling about a mysterious wreck off the coast of Scotland.
Whoa.
An abandoned German submarine from the Great War. While every salvage team that's gone down has failed to return, you're not afraid. I think this is the submarine here.
Oh, gotcha.
Or there's a ship here. Oh, this is the submarine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the pods are on the submarine. So so we went down into the submarine, and I guess then we have to escape the submarine. I don't know.
That's the whole description?
No.
Oh.
Deep in the icy waters, you found the location of UB-85 and its mysterious cargo. Now it's a race to be the first diver to make it back to the safety of the harbor. But beware, you are not alone.
Not alone. There's creepers down there. Okay.
Yep. So, that's the whole game. You're basically, I guess we found the submarine. We found some stuff in the submarine, and then we're trying to escape the submarine. So we got to get to the escape pods.
Sure. So we're trying to get out of here unscathed.
Yep.
So your question is?
Game description, exciting. Did you enjoy it? Did you feel the theme was exciting? This is the hook. Did it hook you?
Yeah, it sounds fun to try to get away from a creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did it deliver on that theme?
In this particular round, I mean, I guess it did. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think the again, this is the competitive mode, and the competitive mode really is, and this is where I think there's a mismatch of what the game is versus what I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where I thought this was more like Nemesis, where the Kraken was going to really, if he eats you, you're dead.
Yeah.
You know, there's more of a menace to the
to
the beast. And in this, it's not, the beast is really just a blocker. It's really just it's a game of
timing.
Blockade or whatever.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
that game with the video game where you're bouncing off of walls to get to the back of it, whatever. Anyway,
I don't know.
but yeah, so this is really just a wall that's a moving wall.
Sure.
He's not
right.
really
Yeah, he's not coming after us.
killing
He's just
yeah.
you're just trying to wait straight on through to the choppers.
That's
you know,
right.
You're just like
That's
trying
right.
to get by. Yeah.
So once you get past that and you realize it's a race game to get to the end and get around the chomping wall,
yeah.
then you're like, okay, now I understand what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But that is not the theme of a Kraken is attacking you under the water, right? So,
True. Yeah.
But
so
I was excited to play it.
Yeah. So the answer then is
but
no.
they get the hook anyway, because even though it didn't deliver on the theme, the game description, and we were excited to play it.
Sure. Yeah. You had me at Kraken.
That's right.
Yeah.
Were the actions fun to do?
Not necessarily, because I basically did the same one the majority of the time. So
Yep.
It's fun to draw the cards and see what happens, but I mean, no, the actions were not fun to do is my succinct answer.
Yeah, I think this would have been better if it were instead of one action per turn, if there was some kind of a way that you could do multiple actions in a turn. If there was a way, because at the end of the day, the moving one space is a killer.
Well, and that's what these cards try to do. They try to give you a combo if you play a spear gun or a gun, certain.
But again, if there were 6 people on this board, the move one space makes sense, because if people can move 3 or 4 spaces, they'd be all over screwing everything.
And you just tear away from everybody.
So I get why it's move one space, but the move one space really makes it drag, especially in the beginning when we're trying to get up this corridor and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe in future games we would understand that point and would be like, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go. And if you actually have that kind of cadence, then maybe it's not so bad.
Sure. Right.
Cool combos. Yeah, I think it depends on your character.
Yeah.
There's no cool combos on the board, that's for sure.
Yeah. And
so it's really just the special abilities of your character, so you can get those to click.
I like this ability because I use it when we played off camera, so I like being able to destroy some tentacles 2 spaces away. Yeah, the long shot.
So you got long shot, you can do 2 tentacle away kill, and then you've got your come on, dude, your battle ready. So then basically anytime you use a spear gun card, you can get an additional action.
Yeah,
and that's a spear gun card.
And I drew adrenaline, but I just never used it because I never used any of my other. I didn't use any of my player action.
If you were clever, you could probably combo a lot of these off of each other.
But there was no necessity for me to do so because I was kind of having the sweet cush life in the chair below.
All right.
Right,
because once you get up here, you're in the end game, and unless people are actually actively trying to stop you, then it's really just the Kraken stopping you. And if the Kraken deck
was exhausted, and I could kind of guess maybe what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what was the question?
That was cool combos.
Oh, cool combos. No.
And was there a wow moment?
Was there a wow moment when I showed you that I had the decryptor card?
Yeah. That's true.
So if I would have been like, "Donna, I have the decryptor card at the end of the game." So.
And there's a wow moment of even though this is kind of boring.
Yeah, it's drawing
the Kraken card. Every Kraken card draw is very fun.
It's super scary. Yeah. Because you don't want that to happen. So sure.
Right, so we'll give them the gameplay. Let's talk about the end game. Did it ramp up at the end? Was the last turn more exciting than the first?
I guess with the giant paws that no. I think the potential is there, and I think it did in the game that we did not air. But I could be having nostalgia memory.
Yeah.
So I was excited to keep this path clear for myself. So
it was just lucky. You got a lucky,
exactly.
Easy.
It had nothing to do with what I did.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep. No, I think it ramps up at the end. I think the trouble is there is a runaway leader. Once someone can get up here and has a clear path, there in a 2-player game, there's no way I can stop you. I finally realized, let me try to get a tentacle and try to move the tentacle to you.
Mm-hmm.
But even once you're up here, there's no way the tentacle only moves one. There's no way I can get it to move more.
Yeah.
But if there was some Hail Mary card that said send you back to the start or something, then maybe it would have been.
And in a multiplayer game, a player who gets close to the pod could be ganged up on, because yes, as soon as you get into the end zone, the Kraken zone here, that's when it starts to get exciting to see what's going to happen.
Right.
This is just, the path you got to take to get there. Not that exciting. You can kind of screw with each other. But as soon as everyone is up here or very close, you're like, oh, what's going to happen?
Right.
So I guess it does ramp up.
It ramps up, but there is a problem of a runaway leader.
Yeah.
If someone doesn't attack the leader,
then
it's easy for someone to run away with it.
Yep.
And was it worth the work?
I don't feel like I had to do any work.
Yeah, it wasn't, right?
Yeah. So no.
All right. So you don't get the end game. Let's talk about winning. Were there many different ways to win?
Were there many different ways to win?
Nope.
No. You got to get to the pod.
That's it. I mean, these objective cards are very random. They're very...
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I can say I'm only focusing on cave spaces and I'm only focusing on tentacle movement or something.
Right.
Like, no, it's literally just I got to find a key and I got to go unlock the door.
How do I got to get a key? I got to do this, get a key, and then I got to get to the door. So, that's it.
Yep. Is the game balanced?
Well, you keep talking about a runaway leader. I guess not. Maybe not in a 2-player, clearly, because we just saw it happen.
Yep. I'd say not.
So.
And is there a degree required to play this game?
No.
No, it's very easy, right?
Yeah.
But ultimately didn't get winning.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the skill level. Is it too easy or too hard?
It's not too hard. I don't know.
It's definitely not too hard. I think it might be a little too easy. I think the issue is that you don't really feel like you're going on a quest for the objective cards.
Yeah.
Because I think how the flow of the game really needs to go is you need to be searching the seafloor for these keys that can then get you to unlock, and then you need to go unlock, and you need to gather weapons to fight things to get to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the objective cards just kind of happened as we were playing the game.
Right. Like, I happen to be able to get that.
Yeah.
It's not a goal to help me get my end game. Right. It's not.
So then really what's happening in the game is just moving around and you're waiting for things to happen to you instead of you actually doing something. So,
exactly.
Did you feel smart playing it?
No.
And was there a good balance of random versus skill? I think yes, because the Kraken deck was really great random, crazy surprise thing. Yeah. And the item draw is definitely random as hell, but
that's a big old deck for 2 people to get through.
Yeah.
I think we went counting spear guns the other time. We're just like,
and again, this is another thing where maybe you need to do a different setup for 2-player. Maybe there's less cards
fewer
for 2-player.
cards. Yeah.
Maybe there's
only so many pods, or who knows where. But you've already blocked this off.
Or maybe you get to start with a card that says you get to screw with people or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So skill level didn't get it. Let's talk about accessibility. Were the rules clear?
I believe so.
Yeah, pretty easy.
Oh.
Was it easy to set up and play? That is the one thing about this game. It's a heavy miniatures game, but super simple. I mean, the box, you just take the pieces up, put it on this board, and you're done. I mean, there's not a lot of cards to set up or manage or anything.
Yeah.
And is it easy to track the goals of what you're trying to do? I think maybe, as we said, too easy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the table presence, the production quality.
Well, I think it is pretty to look at, and the tentacles are cool, and these miniatures are cool.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, these tentacles are totally wicked.
Yeah. So I'm totally down for how it looks, and I do like this art there.
Yeah, it looks great. The art is amazing. The iconography, even the art on the cards is so great.
Yeah.
And the iconography, totally easy to figure out. So you get one for production quality. Would you play it again?
Woof. I don't think so. If I'm, kind of running through, not that I can name the games in my head. With this being such a letdown, I don't know that I'd want to risk another letdown.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think so. What about you?
Well, I want to play it again cooperative because I think.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind playing it again with like 6 people.
Come on over.
Like
Yeah.
if I have a
Right.
feeling this
That
game
kind of.
is
I think that would be so
crazy at
crazy
6
like
people.
that way. Yeah. I'm imagining it that way as well.
Right.
So difficult to just move one space. Like, can I get a break? I feel like I'm drowning down here. You know.
Yeah.
I can definitely imagine that. That's what it would be like, which would be great.
Was it fun?
No, it was. I mean, yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
I mean, there's the miniatures make it fun. The running around and killing tentacles,
and it's light. It's light, so it is fun. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not scrounging for resources that I can't spend.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
And would you recommend it?
Oh no, no, because I can't bank on the awesomeness of it. You know, I can't bank on the fun time.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
So, the Refuge Terror from the Deep.
Refuge Terror from the Deep. What is the final score?
I mean, you're definitely in our, what is the final score?
Well,
dun,
again,
dun, dun, dun.
The caveat is this is the 2-player competitive version score.
Yes. So she hates games. It's just Tom and me, the Refuge Terror from the Deep.
Is this a good 2-player game, Kraken? Tell us now. 5 is what she rates it. 5.
Yeah, not good for 2 people.
Not good for 2 people.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go. The
Maybe
Refuge.
We'll do another show with cooperative mode.
Maybe we'll do a cooperative mode.
Itself. We're going to give it one more shot, but right now, 2-player, no good Refuge Terror from the Deep.
Yeah, no good Refuge Terror from the Deep, but thanks for trying to be good.
That's right.
Yeah.
And thanks for delivering on the Kickstarter that we waited for a long time.
Yeah.
So worked out great.
Yep.
All right, that's it, everybody. Good night. Does she hate it?
Oh, so much. Terrible.